familiar with gospel.
The Drinkard Singers, Mahalia, the
Yes.
Back Home Choir.
That's right. Banks Brothers.
Right, the Banks Brothers, still going strong today.
That's right.
They're doing very well. You are very much involved, of course, with Church of God in Christ.
Yes.
And
My roots.
your roots are there in Church of God in Christ. 60th and Callahill, Holy Temple.
Yeah, where the Bishop O.T. Jones Jr. is the pastor.
Right. Now, you started West District in what year?
West District will be 30 years old next year.
30 years old?
Yes.
Seems almost hard to believe. I remember when they were little kids.
That's right.
Well, we were all young kids.
I was going to say all of you were babies.
Yeah,
actually.
we were all youngsters.
Now we have started another one, another West District choir.
You went to
They are
Europe.
3 years old.
You started something in Europe. Did you know that?
Yes.
I'm going to show you something, but you can't have it. It has to go back to the library.
Really?
This is a book written by a man in England.
Oh my gracious.
Do you remember this picture?
Yes.
Who is that?
That's Bishop. That's Ella Reynolds and Bishop Bell from Church of God in Christ in London.
You started a choir over there.
Yes, I did.
There is a portion of this book that's devoted. There's a young lady in there who claims you are the sole one who started her off.
Really?
Yes. I wish I had read it a little more before I came. But they did a very nice write-up on you and what you've done over in England.
That's right.
With the Church of God in Christ.
Yeah, well, they actually had them on TV.
Really?
England, yes.
Huh. Isn't that something?
Yes.
So you go over there and you just about start a whole new choir over there in London.
Yes.
One of those people from over there is now over here recording. I can't call her name off the top of my head. She is here and she is a recording artist now. One of the ladies from over there. So your work is certainly keeps you on the go.
It does, yes.
You stayed with the Stars of Faith for how many years?
From the beginning, it was 58
to
81.
To 81. Okay. Then you fall in love over there. You get married. You come back here. Things didn't work out too well.
You get a divorce.
And you keep going. I remember once you told me, I was just a kid. We were in your kitchen on West Philadelphia. And you said, I better not drop this dish because my mother said if you drop a dish, you never get married or something. Something like that. I'll never forget that.
Old times.
Yeah. But, well, you tried. It didn't work.
No.
You have your church work.
And really, that's my heart and my life.
You have a throng of young people who adore you.
I love them.
You are very, very big right now with your, is it the Commonwealth that you're in charge of? The
Commonwealth State Choir, yes.
The Commonwealth State Choir.
Which includes the cities of the state of Pennsylvania.
The entire state of Pennsylvania. Okay. Do you find it more difficult now? Because, 30 years ago was the West District. Now it's a new generation. It's new music. It's new everything. What do you think
I
of
have adapted to the new music. I had to. I've taught them all the traditional music, so I have adapted myself to the new music. The contemporary gospel. I get along with some of it. Not all of it. I'll tell the truth about that. Some of it I don't understand, actually.
I'm getting ready to say.
But when I work with the young people, it's their generation and their music. So I have...
Are they hard-headed?
Some of them, yes. They don't want to do what you ask them to do. But somehow or another, when I ask them, they do it. I have to give it to them. Some of them, I said, no earrings, please, this time. Why? They want to know why.
You mean as a choir?
As a choir, no earrings, please. They want to know why. What's wrong with the earrings?
What do you tell people? Thank you.
It's a uniform.
It's not that you're against
it's nothing.
It's uniform.
Against the jewelry and whatnot, but it's a uniform.
And you know what? I've heard other musicians say this with their own church choirs. They prefer they do not wear earrings because they all have, when they put their robes on, they all got these different earrings on there.
Oh, you have the bangles and the jewels and all that stuff.
And now they're enormous, So that's absolutely right. You're
that's
absolutely right.
It's only a uniform. So when you get finished singing, you go put on your earring, whatever else you have on. Right. You can put it on. But when you're singing and with a group, I think you should look like a group and look like you praising God.
How many years of singing for you now? This is 1990.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, I started...
I'm not going to ask your age.
Okay, I started at at actually professionally was 54, and before that was just with my father's church.
10 years old, lead with the choir.
Yeah.
Do you plan on retiring?
Only when the Lord come for me.
In other words, when you're a senior citizen, you're going to still be out there doing it.
Right. I'm accepted by the youth, the generation of this day, so why stop?
Of all the times looking back now over your days with the Lord singing the Stars Faith, what's the funniest thing that you can remember that happened to you while you were on stage or traveling or something? What's the funniest thing that you can think of that happened?
Forgetting a song.
You
Forgetting
mean
the words
she
of a
started
song.
playing the piano?
Yeah, forgetting the words of a song. Hey, that's
Had
right.
you sung it before?
I had sang it and sang it and sang it, but that day I forgot everything I was supposed to say, and I stood there and everybody cracked up till they whispered, and gave me, started me off. But that was the funniest one. That's the one I really laughed till I could cry. And then during the play, doing Black Nativity, I think I was supposed to be on stage on one cue, and I came in on the wrong cue. And that was another time. Oh, we've had times, I tell you. We've sometime on stage during that play, some of the things that have happened to us, the entire cast would be laughing, and then all of a sudden the audience would laugh because they thought it was part of the play. But we had a ball, I tell you, with that play of Black Nativity. And that was some of the funny times of our career, my career too. But you can easily forget a song, believe me.
Something just comes over you and you just freeze. You freeze.
You blank out.
I don't care who you are. You can just freeze
You
and
forget
it's
the
gone.
words, and it's gone.
I listen
But
to.
I'm very good at making up words too.
Well, that's a professional way out. You make up words.
I made them up in a fit. And it fit. You hear me? Made up some words quick.
You have to do it sometimes. You have
That's
to
right.
do it.
You have to.
When the War Singer was at the Apollo, was that rough? 3 and 4 shows a day.
Yes, it was. It was, but the Lord took us through it.
Did you stay in a nice hotel? Were you at the Teresa Hotel?
Yeah, we stayed at the
You would
Teresa
stay at the
Hotel.
Teresa with the
yes,
other singers.
Right. That was the main hotel for the singers anyway.
Right.
And also the Cecil.
Right, the Cecil
Right
Hotel.
down the street.
There was not the drugs
Oh, God, no.
that we have today. I mean, everything is just totally different. It was safe to
Completely
walk up
different.
125th Street
That's right. Any time of night.
any time of night, no problem at all.
No.
And of course, that was during the 50s, the golden age of gospel, they said, when things were much more relaxed. And being that you were with a professional group, you didn't perhaps go through the hardships of promoters cheating you, like
No,
they
well,
did.
we knew nothing about the business part of
Right.
it. Because we were paid a salary, so Mother Ward took care of all of that. So we were spared that,
Right.
which was a blessing.
And I'm sure she took
We were spared that until after we got on our own. Then we
Right.
found out then what it was all about.
It's funny the way life teaches us. She was a shrewd businesswoman.
She was really a businesswoman.
Gertrude Ward was a shrewd businesswoman.
That's right.
She was no. If there was such thing as a feminist back then, she was certainly a feminist.
That's right.
She was the
right.
first to do a lot of things. And from what Francis told me, how she would take a counter, and count people coming into the auditorium.
That's right. And knew exactly how many was in there.
Unbelievable.
Right to the count.
There can't be another woman who did that.
No, nobody was like Madame Gertrude.
There was another. I don't think a female promoter. There was a.
At that time, no.
How about down in
Down south?
Miami?
Oh, the lady that sang.
What's her name?
Sang with the guitar. No,
I don't know if she sang the guitar. Davenport, Ethel Davenport.
Oh, Ethel Davenport.
Did she do any promoting?
Actually, we bring the groups into the city.
Okay.
But that was it, as far as I know.
And there was a Mother Francis somewhere
Yeah,
also.
she's
Worked with
down
Brother
there,
Joe
yes,
May.
bring people in, But we came in for churches. We didn't come in for big auditoriums and everything. We came in a lot for the churches also.
And you would spend a week in some of those churches.
Yes, during the revival. The pastor of the church would do the speaking, or he would get a guest speaker, and we would do all the singing. And sometimes we'd be held over another week. And I loved that. Because in those days, we just loved to sing anyhow,
Right.
And the people of the church would feed us, you know. You didn't have to worry about the restaurants and whatnot.
Right.
You didn't have to worry about sleeping.